Welcome to Sugar-Coated Murder Podcast, a brilliant true crime podcast hosted by two zany sisters, all while baking up delicious treats in their kitchen. Here are your podcast hosts, Karen Devaney and Ann Varner.
Girl, we're back.
We're back
in the kitchen.
Yay!
In the recording studio. We're here, and we are not going anywhere until we get this episode done. That's for sure.
We promised this one. We don't know what else is going to happen.
We cannot promise the next 5 minutes.
Right.
Well, maybe the next hour we're okay, but after that, it's a crapshoot again.
To be honest, we don't even know if we're really recording or not.
Yeah, we've had.
It seems like we are, but
today, but we'll see.
We don't know.
See if this
we
is
don't
the
know.
One. We don't know. We have no idea. But anyway, I'm happy to be here and be back, and I'm really happy that my sister is in the kitchen.
Woo-hoo, in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cook up. Well, I'm not even. It's not even. It's just, it's just kind of a cheat because it's really a no bake recipe today.
I love it.
But I'm making peppermint patties. Homemade peppermint patties.
I love a peppermint patty.
Cool and refreshing.
Cool, like the wind through
my hair. Yes.
The winter wind.
I've not tested this recipe, so I don't know if they're going to turn out.
It is what it is.
No idea, but...
Yeah, welcome to our kitchen and our life. It's time to test
recipes. I saw a lady on the Instagram, and I don't really know how to work Instagram well, as we all know. So I saw it, and I was like, I need to get this. So I was able to pause it and rewind it, and I wrote down all the ingredients. And then I might have missed actually watching her make them kind of thing. And then once I moved on through Instagram, I didn't know how to get her back.
Okay. I'll have to show you the save feature.
That'd be great. So we'll see how these turn out.
And we're going to have to just wing it.
We're winging it.
We like to wing it, though. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with winging it.
That's right.
That's what kind of podcast this is. It's a wing it podcast.
No joke.
And I want to let everybody know before I put my coffee mug down that we are enjoying a treat of Bailey's, s'mores Bailey's in our coffee. It's more like s'mores Bailey's flavored with some coffee, but that's how we roll. And Bailey's, we could really use a sponsor.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Exactly.
Let's go. Let's go.
Absolutely. Yes. So I am working on a murder. I've worked on a murder. I'm going to tell you about it.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you're not going to commit it.
Don't commit it.
I'm going to get something out of the freezer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. I'm going to start talking about my victims. So my victims are, well, first of all, this is from 2014 in Kentucky. And it is, I don't know the name. The name of this, it's I don't know how to say it. I think it's Cadiz, Kentucky. If anybody has heard of that, that's great. If not, don't tell me. Let me just figure. Let me just feel like I did something.
You always have to tell us that we're wrong.
No, I agree.
Sometimes you can be like,
I agree.
We'll give it to them.
Yes. So, we're just doing that. No.
So before you start your story, I went ahead before we started and made up the pepperminty center so that it wouldn't be so loud on the recording.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And that's just powdered sugar, sweetened condensed milk, like brand not evaporated, very important.
Yeah, I know the difference.
Yeah. And some peppermint extract and some kilo vanilla.
I
want to see if you don't have kilo vanilla.
It's not going to work.
This is good.
No, not going to work. So figure it out, people. Give us an email.
It's like a real weird consistency. See if I can show you just a little piece. It's a little, it looks like that. A little.
Does it look like toothpaste?
Gummy. No, it looks like the center of a peppermint patty. Durr. Anyway. So then you roll it out and you use a cookie cutter, whatever shape you want. If I had a heart, I would do heart because it's not too far from Valentine's Day. Then my birthday comes way before that.
That's right.
And
happy birthday to Annie.
Yay. I was going to do a snowflake, but my snowflake was metal and had rust on it. So I had to throw that away.
Yeah.
So we're getting a tiny biscuit cutter.
What is the shape of a peppermint patty when you buy it at the store?
It's round.
Exactly. And just for the record, I've always called these peppermint patties.
They've always been, except for Halloween when they come out with the bats, and those are batty mint patties. Don't try and call them anything other than that. That's what they are.
Yeah.
I don't care what the peppermint patty people want to call them.
Peppermint patty people, that's a mouthful.
It's a batty mint patty.
Yeah, it is.
All
batty mint patty.
You can go on with your story now.
Okay, I'm going to talk about my victims. The first victim I'm going to talk about from Kentucky is this man named Boyd Champion, but he went by the name of Lindsay. So I know, I don't know. These are, you know what? It is what it is.
Are you Boyd or are you Lindsay?
His name, he's known as Lindsay.
Everybody calls him Lindsay, but his real name is Boyd.
His government name is Boyd.
Okay.
So Lindsay Champion, 62 years old. He was a retired employee of the Farm Credit Services.
Okay.
And he was dedicated to farming and family. Those were his main focuses in life. And well-respected, well-known in his community, and very well-respected man. He's just a good Christian, solid as a rock kind of dude.
Solid as a rock.
Exactly. And he's married to Joy Champion, who's a 60-year-old retired school teacher.
Oh, Joy.
Yeah, just a wholesome couple. So wholesome. When they first got married, they had a lot of trouble conceiving a child.
Mm-hmm.
And so they decided to adopt a child. And they adopted this precious little boy when he was 2 months old, brought him in, gave him such a beautiful life on the farm, and just wonderful. 5 years into their marriage, they got pregnant, which happens, I think, a lot when all the pressure is off and you're not thinking about it.
I've heard that, yes.
Yeah. So then they had a daughter named Emily.
Oh, Emily.
Emily, yes. And she was in 2014, she was 31 years old.
I'm sorry, did you mention the person, the one that they adopted?
I mentioned that he was a son.
A son. Okay, but you didn't tell us what his name was?
I'm not gonna.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. I don't have to if I don't want to. I don't have to.
No, it's your story. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So these are the three people that I'm focused on, right?
Yeah.
3 people that I'm focused on. These are my victims.
Those are your people.
So on October 26, 2014, there was a 911 call that came in from this lady named Lisa Champion, who was the sister of Lindsay Champion.
Huh.
She lived right across the street from them because this is a family farm. These people have been in this town in Kentucky for generations and generations, and they've always been farmers. So she lived across the street from her brother. Her brother ran the family farm. She helped and participated. Very tight-knit group of siblings that had taken over this farm from their family.
And this is Lindsay.
That's Lindsay
that called.
No, never said that.
Oh, I thought Lindsay called 911.
No, Lisa, his sister, did. And I told you her name is Lisa.
Lisa.
So that call comes in and she says, my nephew just ran over here. His wrists have been duct taped. And he is saying there's trouble next door or across the street at my brother's house. I need you to come. I need you to send the police and the ambulance. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to go over there. But I definitely feel like something is afoot. Something is afoot. Something is amiss. Not afoot. So, whatever. Let me have another taste of my Baileys.
Just, for all you lovelies out there, it's not going well.
How come?
Well, it's sticking.
It's sticking to what? The biscuit cutter?
I rolled it out on some plastic wrap, and it's sticking to the plastic wrap. But
it looks like you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, from here, what I see is a good job.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, so Lisa goes over with her nephew to see what's happening over there. And when she gets over there, she said, where is everybody? And he said, they're all inside. And he waited outside while she ran inside. And what met her was absolute carnage.
No.
Carnage. Her niece, Emily, who, like I said, at the time, she was 31 years old. She also was a veterinarian, and she was dealing with, like, large animals. She was a large animal vet. And she was in visiting from Texas. She had run a 5K that morning, I think. So, she is on the floor. She has her entire face and head duct taped, like, several rounds of duct tape
What?
that completely covered her. And she is on the floor as if she has just literally fallen out of a chair. And her wrists are also duct taped, and she has 2 gunshots in the side of her head.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And this is what Lisa walks into. And then she's running around trying to figure out where her brother is, and she goes and she finds her brother, who was also shot dead. I think he's shot in the chest and maybe even stabbed. And then, she goes around the back trying to find Joy. Joy is slumped over as if she were trying to get into the back door, but she has been shot, and she literally just fell sideways.
Oh.
And she's in a crumpled ball, but there's blood everywhere, and she is very obviously deceased.
Oh, no.
So, of course, Lisa grabs the phone and calls back and says, oh my God, I just called and asked you to send police and ambulance, but everybody is dead. Please come. And she's freaking
I
out.
got the chill.
I know. And she's freaking out. And I can only imagine, like, she was probably in her maybe late 50s as well. So, and now she's discovered her brother, her sister-in-law, and her niece all just massacred. And there's a 4th body that she doesn't recognize, but she doesn't stick around to find out who it is. That person has also been shot several times, and it's very obvious that they are deceased.
Oh my gosh.
So she goes outside and finds her nephew, who had not gone in because he was too scared. So he let his 50-something-year-old aunt go in there instead. And, I mean, at this point, he's 36. So I'm just saying, he's not being very protective of his aunt.
No.
So she's just like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. And and at this point, I think some neighbors had come by, like they heard the chaos and commotion and the sirens are coming. And, they're trying to help Lisa calm down because she is very physically and emotionally, she's just a wreck.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yes. And then the cops come and they go in and they see the carnage. And the first cop to arrive actually went in the house and then came back out when he discovered Joy. It was very upsetting to him because that had been his elementary school teacher.
Oh, no.
And I would assume a lot of these cops and firefighters and ambulance workers that all answered this emergency call, they, of course, know this family, but a lot of them knew Joy because of her teaching. So they either had been taught by her or had a relative or one of their own children taught by her. Like, she was definitely a well-known and beloved teacher.
Oh. All right, I'm going to step away 1 second and put this. This is what they
See,
look
I
like.
think you look great. You didn't,
100% round.
you didn't have to tell anybody that they were trouble.
Yeah.
I've never completely measured and studied the peppermint patty, but maybe they're not truly round either. We don't know.
Maybe not.
We don't know.
I'm going to stick these, it says to put them in the refrigerator. I'm going to stick mine in the freezer because I need them to firm up enough for me to be able to get them off this parchment, because the next thing I'm going to do is dip them in dirt.
Ooh.
Okay. And
Lord. Okay. So it's obvious that this adopted son is the lone survivor. Okay.
Okay.
So they take him down to the police station and he is very calm, very factual, and says, okay, guys, I'm going to tell y'all what happened. And he proceeds to tell them this story about this extra body that's in there. This guy's name is Vito. And Vito is an acquaintance of his that he says he just met like 4 days ago.
Oh.
But Vito was down on his luck and needed a place to stay, needed a place to work. And he had been introduced to Vito by his friend Anne, who was what some people said was his longtime girlfriend.
Mhm.
I think they were kind of an on and off situation. So he says, this guy Vito, I hired him. So he did like light construction work and odd jobs is what he did. Mainly painting, like painting houses and that kind of stuff. But he did some light like deck work or whatever. It was just kind of, he wasn't like a professional decker.
I
But
see what you're saying.
see what I'm saying? He kind of did odd jobs and stuff. And I mean, he made enough money to support himself. He didn't live with his parents. He lived on his own. So he made enough money to support himself.
That makes sense.
So he goes down and he starts saying, okay, so this guy Vito, I hired him. He came to work for me. I needed to go home and pick up some supplies and some laundry. And while I was getting all that stuff together, somehow Vito, he met Emily, who was just in town. Emily, but I call her Emily. So he met Emily and he became very smitten with Emily immediately and also became obsessed about her, according to Mr. Soul Survivor.
Ew.
Right. And he was concerned. He was so concerned that he went back this day to go and talk to them and wanted to warn Emily about this guy, Vito, because he said some things that have made me feel uncomfortable about my sister.
So he wanted to veto Vito.
He was vetoing Vito. Yes. And while he's there, he said, I went and got my dad's gun out of the gun cabinet and brought it out and put it on the counter so that I could make Emily see that this is serious. Like I was very fearful for her.
Oh.
Right. So as he's there talking, somehow Vito just shows up, like speak of the devil.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And it's crazy. And so Soul Survivor says, Vito attacked me and bound my wrists with duct tape. And then he went and bound my sister with duct tape. And then he went out and shot my dad and shot my mom and then came in and shot my sister. And then when she got ready to shoot me, I wasn't going to go down without a fight, even though I know this guy and I can't believe what he's doing right now. And so he said I was able to break that duct tape right off in a moment of strength and wrestle with him and get the gun. And in the process, I shot Vito maybe a few times.
Ah.
Right. And so, excuse me, please. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm choking on my own words. But I'm not telling a lie. So don't think I'm choking on the truth. Some people do that, but that's not me. And so then he went over to his aunt's house, and that's, where the story opened. So he tells this, to the cops, and the cops are like, oh my gosh, I mean, are you okay? He attacked you with the gun. Do you have injuries? And he's like, no, I don't think I have any injuries. I got the best of him right away.
Oh, yeah.
I was able to get the best of him. But, so they were like, okay, well, let's just take pictures of your hands and all this kind of stuff. So nothing made sense to the police, and they didn't really believe the Soul Survivor too much. They just were like, there's some things that don't really make sense. So they called him in a couple days later, and he was pretty reluctant to come in, although so this happened on the 26th, starting on the 27th through the 30th of October of that month, just a day after, he's on the media, walking them through the crime scene, walking them through what happened to him and telling his story.
Not the police, but the media.
Yeah. So they were like, well, there's some things that he has said with his story to the media that we're not sure it really lines up with what he told us eventually. But hey, you know what? He had a rough day that day. So maybe there's, maybe as time passes, some clarity sets in, the trauma settles down a little bit. It's fine. So they brought him back in and they said, just take us through this again and help us understand. So he starts talking and He's like, my wrists and that. And he actually gets up and reenacts the whole thing with the police officer.
Oh, wow.
And the police officer was, so where was your gun again? And he said, I ran out and got that gun when I saw Vito come in. And then he said it was laying on the counter, but I had brought it in with me from the car. And the guy was like, no, you told us that you went downstairs and got it out of your dad's gun cabinet. He said, no, I told you that that's where my dad kept it, but I would never go down there into his gun cabinet. It was in my car and I had borrowed it. So I just was bringing it back to give it back to my dad. And they're like, no, you said that you brought it out to help Emily understand how creepy this guy is and how this is something that she should take seriously. Right. And the guy was like, no, you misheard me.
Oh.
Well, I mean, everything is videotaped and recorded. Soul survivor.
Oh, no.
No. Just let this slide. So then they take him back to the crime scene. They were like, are you okay if we take you back to the crime scene? Is it going to upset you? He's like, no, I can do it. He's very brave.
Tough guy. Except he wasn't brave enough to go in with his aunt.
No. Mm-mm. No. So, anywho, he goes and he reenacts the scene, but some of the things that he's saying just don't make sense to them.
Yeah.
And if Vito is so obsessed with Emily, why would he kill her? And why would he tape up her face? Like, if you're obsessed with a person, you're not going to try to damage their face. She hadn't even had a chance to reject him yet. He had literally met her for 5 minutes.
Right.
So there was no rejection. So they were like, that's just really crazy. And he was like, I don't know. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know why he was doing that. I was taped up already, so I couldn't do anything to defend my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was the second interview. And they were like, okay. So then in the meantime, they find Vito's truck, which is weird because if Vito just showed up, wouldn't it have just been like in the driveway or in the yard?
Well, it seems.
But it wasn't. It was on the farm property, but it was like back in some woods.
Oh.
And they're like, this is the craziest thing. And then on top of that, the shell casings that they found at the scene, there were some same exact shell casings in the back seat of Vito's truck. They're like, oh my gosh, like how did
the dad's gun go off in the back of his truck?
Yeah.
If it was, what?
And they said, had you and Vito been target practicing? I don't even know Vito like that, he said. I don't know Vito like that.
Uh-oh.
So they're like, okay. So they are investigating and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And in the meantime, this small little farming community is rocked.
I'm sure.
I mean, absolutely rocked on their heels. They are mourning the loss of these 3 people that they know and some random named Vito. And they're just like, I don't even know what's going on.
Right.
So, and so they start just trying to figure out, like, where were these people? Like, how does Vito fit in to the Champion family? Or how does Vito fit in with the sole survivor? Like, they're trying to really figure this out.
Yeah.
So they find out that this girlfriend is who introduced them. So they went and talked to her. Well, it's the craziest thing because the story that she told them was absolutely verbatim from what the sole survivor. Like verbatim. She didn't like she was really good at learning a script.
Wow.
Obviously, because it was verbatim. And they're like, well, that's kind of weird. So then
usually there's a little bit of a difference.
Like, how long did you know Vito? And she was like, well, I haven't known him that long, maybe a couple of weeks and somehow they learned that this girl, her name's Anne. I know, Anne without an E though.
Oh, well, there you go.
So not even close to who you are.
Exactly.
And then they learned that Vito and Anne and the sole survivor, about 3 or 4 days before the killing, went to the Waffle House. I love a Waffle House, but I can tell you, I feel like a lot of murder plots unfold at a damn Waffle House.
Oh my God.
So I'm just saying, when you see people at a Waffle House and they're very quietly talking at their table, they could very well be hatching a murder plot.
Right. You can have a bunch of murder plotters or a bunch of drunkards.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. You might not find anything in between.
I've been in there when I'm just like craving some really good hash browns.
What?
I love their hash browns. They make them crispy on that griddle.
I've never been to Waffle House sober. I can say that.
I've never
Plain
been
and
to a
simple.
Waffle House drunk. That's a lie.
What the hell? Somebody's going to come right down and hit her.
I'm probably the first 5 times I ever went to a Waffle House, I was drunk. But then after that, I went sober too.
I've never
Total 2-3 times I've gone sober.
Never. I can't say that I've been to the Waffle House.
Maybe we'll have to change that.
I don't think we will.
We will. And so anyway, they are having breakfast and they seem to know each other really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when they asked Soul Survivor about that, he was like, well, that's the day I met him. So now conveniently, that's the day you met him and you went out to breakfast with him. So they're very suspicious about Soul Survivor.
Yeah. Soul Survivor is he, right?
Right.
Oh.
And then they start kind of piecing the timeline together. And then one of the investigators, he got obsessed about this duct tape.
Oh.
And he said that he had read an article or heard at a conference or something that crime labs are doing a lot with duct tape. They can actually look at duct tape at the scene and they can tell which set of duct tape was the last one to come off of that because of how it cuts, the pattern that it cuts in, and they can match it back up. And then they can match up the next person's duct tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they know in what order.
And they had kept the duct tape from Soul Survivor and, of course, from Emily that the coroner got off.
Oh.
What do you need? Oh, my God.
I'm going to be so careful.
I don't feel like you are. I feel like this is going to tumble.
No. Nothing's tumbling.
So I have the paper towel roll from the kitchen turned upside down. Oh, my God. Now it's going to look like I'm in an earthquake. It's fine. It's fine. It'll stop in a minute. I have it turned upside down so it would be high enough for the camera to sit flat on it. So, and that is actually atop of the air fryers. It's the technology here is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Almost said unrelatable, which that's probably closer. But anyway,
we're on the struggle bus with technology.
Yeah.
And
every day.
Somebody wants to sponsor us and say, hey, come to our professional kitchen. And so
yes, and we'll set up a studio for you in a professional kitchen and we'll do this for you.
Yeah. That's not where we are today. So.
That's not where we are today, but we always hold out hope that that's where we'll be tomorrow. Okay, so let's move on.
Okay.
So what they figure out from talking to and what they the guesswork. So the lab comes back and it turns out Soul Survivor was the last one taped, not the first one taped.
Oh.
It's just a little detail he got wrong or whatever. And then they do some other investigating and then they're like, we think that he hired Vito to kill his family and then killed Vito because some friends of Vito, when they were interviewed by investigators, they were saying that Vito was on top of the world because he said, the Soul Survivor had hired him to do a job and he was going to get about $30,000 for it. Now, what construction job do you know of that's going to pay you out $30,000 when it's not? He don't build houses. He don't build houses. He is a odd job and light construction. Right. And this guy was unskilled. This Vito guy was unskilled. He had never worked construction before. So Soul Survivor was really, giving him a good chance. So anyway, what they figure out is that he had hired Vito, but he had never planned to actually pay Vito.
Oh,
so he had to kill Vito at the scene so that he could blame the whole thing on Vito.
Right. And I'm sure he's thinking that was a brilliant idea.
Right, exactly.
Foolproof.
All of the tests and stuff came back that Vito didn't shoot that gun.
He didn't shoot the sheriff.
He didn't shoot Mary body.
Mm-mm.
So in December of 2016, lone survivor gets, he gets arrested before that. He gets arrested and he's sitting in jail and blah, blah, blah. And they're trying to go forward with the trial. And then he decides he's going to just plead guilty and get it over with.
Right.
Even though he didn't do this. He didn't do it, but he's going to plead guilty and get it over with. Yeah. So now, right. Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening with him.
Well, he's not the brightest bulb in the box.
But doesn't he have attorneys?
I don't even know what his attorneys could do with him because he thinks like this is a person who is clearly not the smartest man in the room, but clearly thinks that he is.
Right.
But there's no way he is. He's always struggled in life ever since he left the supervision of his parents. So anyway, it's a whole mess.
It is a mess.
It's a whole mess. But now I can tell you that, hold on, let me go find this right situation here. No, that's not the right one. Stop. Okay, here we go, up here. So now I'm going to tell you that this person's real name is not their real name. Gosh, I can't find it. I have his inmate number.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. His inmate number with the Kentucky Department of Corrections. He is still active in the inmate system. It is
how long?
It is 461232. Now, what he got charged with was 4 counts of murder plus 1 kidnapping. And the kidnapping is because of the way his sister was taped up. They considered that kidnapping because she could not have gotten away.
Right.
And it was just another way for them to slap more time onto him, which is fine. And uh-oh. Sorry.
I sneezed on our podcast.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least she didn't sneeze on the peppermint patties.
No.
So anyway, he pleaded guilty to all of it. And the judge pretty much said, I don't think you should see the light of day. You're a menace to society, and I need to sentence you to protect you from the public, or to protect the public from you. You're a menace to society.
Yeah.
It's the Baileys talking. So what he got was all 4 murder charges, and he got the kidnapping, and he got 5 life sentences.
Nice.
But because it's 5 life sentences with no parole.
Don't say it.
It's no parole.
Don't say it.
He's not allowed to ever get out on parole. But they're running concurrently. And that was the thing that I was really upset with the judge about. But I don't know what the state parameters are for Kentucky. I don't know what the judge could or couldn't do. I don't know. But he just said, you're going to jail for life. And so, I mean, just based on the fact that he has 5 life sentences, he will never be, even if they come back and change the parole stuff, he will never get out. Because
Right.
5 life sentences, who's going to look at him and go, well, that makes sense for you to be out on the street?
No, I get it.
So,
But still, I want you to
so
get
they're
your
trying
sentence.
but in the meantime, they're trying to figure out motive. What is the motive for this guy? To kill his parents and his sister.
Money? Like, doesn't he get the whole farm and everything else?
He gets his dad's portion of the farm, and this farm is his dad's and his dad's siblings' farm.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So is that motivation? Well, it was partial motivation. Part of the motivation was that he was always jealous of his sister.
Mm.
He always
Because
felt
he
like,
was adopted and she wasn't.
but they never treated him any differently. They never said, this is our adopted son. He was, like, the first 5 years of his life, they assumed he was the only child they've ever had.
Yeah.
So I think he was jealous because she was very goal-driven. She was very successful. She had gone to vet school. She had graduated from vet school. She had gotten out, and she was doing large animal veterinary stuff at a racetrack in Texas. Like, she was going places.
Right.
And I think that really upset. And he was still living in town in an apartment. I think he might have had a roommate, kind of down on his luck. And I also found out that his parents were talking about building another building on the property, like another addition.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what they were going to do with it, but he wanted them to hire him to do the work. And they said, this work is too advanced for you. We need a contractor. And he wasn't a contractor.
Right.
But they needed a contractor.
Right.
And so he didn't get that work. So now he's pissed at them for that. So they think it was just kind of all of that together. But let me tell you something. What an ungrateful son of a bleep.
Yeah.
Those people adopted him at 2 months old. They raised him as their own. He had all the same opportunities that Emily had. In their will, he was named just right alongside her.
Of course.
I mean, he was equal. They looked at him as their son.
Yeah, of course.
And so for him to do this to them after they gave him a life, he could have been in an orphanage all of his life. But he's an ungrateful little P-R-I ick. That's what I'm saying. And so he decided that this was the best way to do it. And oh, by the way, he had told Anne that he was gonna, give her some money in this too. She actually got arrested and charged with 3 counts of murder.
Good.
Because they said she helped plot the murders of those people. They don't think that she knew he was going to kill Vito.
Oh.
But then she also lied to the police about, she knew from the beginning what he had done.
Right.
And she lied to the police about it. She tried to cover for him. So she actually went to jail.
Good.
She got 22 years.
Good.
And 2 years later, a very special parole board convened because she was applying for mercy release because she had a terminal illness. And they denied that bitch. That's right.
That's good.
So don't tell me that a parole board is going to let inmate 461232 walk.
Right.
Because they wouldn't even let her get out for a terminal disease. And within 6 months, she died. Bye. Here's your express ticket to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that might be a little bit of karma.
Just a wee teeny bit. And I don't have a problem with it. Yeah. Nothing about this is problematic for me.
No, because listen,
after the murders.
She could have pulled the trigger, but she had every opportunity
she could have
stop it.
Called those people and said they're on the way over, get out of town. She could have
the police.
She could have, or she could have told inmate 461232, you're a stupid ass and you don't need to be killing your parents. How about we just go find you a better job?
That's right.
I'll help you get your resume together, whatever. But no, I think that she thought he was going to move in with her and he was going to give her a lot of money. I dare say he was. I don't think there's an honest bone in this guy's body.
Yeah. Sounds like he
probably would have ended. Yeah. He probably would have ended up killing her at some point. But anyway, he's gone. He's in prison. He's an inmate forever and ever and ever. And I could not be more happy about that. And, I'm sorry, Anne, without an E, but maybe if your parents had put an E on the end of your name, you would have been a better person. I'm not saying it's a correlation, but I'm saying just maybe there's something there. But either way, you didn't deserve an E on the end of your name, and that's why you didn't get it. And now you're dead.
And you never had the pleasure of people calling you Annie.
No, you didn't. Nobody called you Annie. They just called you Anne, and it was real quick, Anne. It's almost like, no. But now, you know what they can call her now? Dead.
Dead. Goodbye.
Yeah, and not worth the ground she's buried under.
No.
So anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That was a very interesting story.
And that guy is a family annihilator.
He is a family annihilator?
Yes, and +1. He's a family annihilator plus, because Vito wasn't family.
No.
Vito just got caught up in it. Vito was a guy who was down on his luck. He was not a bad guy. From his friends. Okay, wait. They don't think Vito even knew he was good.
You don't think Vito went over intending to kill him?
They were gonna. I don't even know if Vito knew what the job was he had been hired for. He just knew at the end of that job he was going to get $30,000. So I don't know.
So there's no evidence that he knew there was going to be multiple murders.
Said Vito was desperate for money.
Oh my God. Somebody did not silence their ring.
Oh my God. And it scared me. I thought Vito would come back and was going to come and hit me for not telling some truth about him. I don't know, Vito. I don't know. But what I'm saying is his friends said this is not a kind of thing that they would expect Vito to do.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yes.
he
But
had a baby that he was
Mhm.
separated from this baby and was trying to support his baby.
Yeah.
And so he was down on his luck. He was looking for work and he ran into these two assholes.
Yeah.
And they just got him into this situation. So,
Maybe.
yeah. So,
I don't
anyway,
know. I need more research on Vito before I can
there's not a lot out there, which I'm sorry, Vito, but there's just not a lot out there on you.
Vito.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm sad if he didn't participate, if he literally didn't participate.
Yeah.
But I'm also not sad if he participated. So
There you go.
I don't
Well,
know how I'll ever figure it out.
you won't.
I won't.
You will not.
I'll just be conflicted for, what if you think this is the only thing conflicting me in my life, you're wrong. This is like the 1,000th thing in my brain.
Exactly.
It's all good. Anyway, where are you with our peppermint
You
patties?
think they might be ready enough for you to try?
Hmm?
They might be a little messy though. Because I think they need to
Maybe I will have a spoon to try it with.
maybe. Please hold.
I've been joined by the chef. And this is what she made for me.
Voila. Voila.
Guys, looks so good. And I don't think I need a spoon.
No, maybe
I
not.
don't think so. You ready?
Ready.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when you bite into it, it's got that, that little quiet.
Mmm. Mmm.
That's really good.
They're delicious.
Holy moly. Oh, you're going to have to just bake all the rest of them now.
Mm.
These are really good, guys.
They are very good. It really is like a York peppermint patty.
Oh, like this.
No.
I wish y'all could hear that. I can hear it. It's so good.
Very refreshing. So naturally,
Cheers.
because I don't know the Instagram, the way it works, I'm trying. I am trying. I don't know where the recipe came from. So if you want the recipe, you'll have to reach out to us via email.
Yeah, which is what?
That is
See if we even remember.
murder.sugarcoated@gmail.com.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, this is really good.
It is delicious, but can we just say one thing?
Mm.
During all the hoopy-haws and hoodalaws that we've been doing since August, weddings, flus, deaths, celebrations, mourning, everything that we've been doing, stress up and down, in and out, we wrote a book and we published it. Our
Do you have
second
it?
book. Well,
Have a copy of it?
I'm sure I do. Would you like me to run and get it real quick?
Yeah, I'll put it on pause. Y'all got to see this. It's exciting. Show us the book. Show us the book. Show us
There
the
it
book.
is. There it is. There it is.
Guys, we did our second book. We released it. It's on Amazon. If anybody wants to buy it, I know you do. There should be no reason not to. It's not even that expensive.
No.
And it's another true crime case that we are intimately familiar with.
Yeah.
And I almost said intimately involved in. We were not involved in this crime. So don't anybody start that rumor. But a case near and dear to our hearts, especially mine. And there it is. Second, our Say Our Name series. Now, we are always looking for our next book.
Yes.
If you know of some murder victim out there who got lost in their own story, who people don't talk about anymore, who need to be memorialized by the written word, we're your girls.
Yeah.
Just let us know. We'll do all the research, but we're always looking for the next person who needs to have their name said. So please don't hesitate to email us, or we're on Instagram and Facebook. You can get in touch with us through either of those accounts, DM us, drop us just a post, whatever, however you want to communicate.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to write us I don't think you know our address. I'm not giving it to you. So don't write.
Email. An email.
Email would be the best way, of course. But we're always looking. But guys, this is on Amazon. Please go buy it.
Yes.
If you can use that QR code right there, you might be able to just go click on it right now and purchase it. And that would just be so nice. And we would love that.
We would
want more
appreciate
people
it
to read this because this victim needs her name said out loud. She needs to be memorialized. Her story needs to be told to so many people, and she doesn't need to be diminished in the memory of her or forgotten.
Doesn't need to be forgotten.
Let's keep her memory alive, and everybody buy this book and read it. And when you get to the end, just like always, say her name out loud. So
yes,
there you go, guys.
So that's 2 books down.
Yeah, 2 books.
2 books down. We've written 2 books. We've published 2 books. We're published authors.
We're published authors.
We've published multiple books.
We have.
And we are doing the book fair circuit this time.
Yes.
We didn't do that with our first book, Click, Click, Click.
Mhm.
We relied on social media for that sale and the podcast.
Right.
And that book did very well. But this time we wanted to try something a little different and go out and meet the people who are interested in true crime, have a conversation with them. We take both of our books, we'll autograph them.
You get to meet us and talk to us, and
there's always laughter. I can guarantee
Yes.
every time we're sitting at that table, or mainly standing at that table.
Yeah.
We strike up conversations and we're all laughing by the end of them.
Absolutely.
And we also sell our Killa Vanilla. We take our Killa Vanilla on the road now.
Yes, so we take it on the road. It's quite the road show.
Our next big book fair is coming up in May in Wilmington, North Carolina. We'd love to see you there.
May 2nd. We'll post about it, but put it on your calendars right now because we would love to see you there.
Go ahead and get your dog sitter in order.
Yeah, get your dog sitter in order. Wilmington is gorgeous. Go for there for the weekend. And
it's going to be spectacular.
It's going to be the best. It's going to be such good weather, and we'll be there, and that's just all the reason that you need. But also, if you know of somebody that runs book fairs that you think that would be a successful fit for us, email us and let us know. We're always looking.
Yeah.
We're always looking for book fairs to go to, and we really like them. It's just so much fun to meet so many people.
Yes.
We love it. So, A, buy our book. B, like this episode, leave a comment, possibly rate it, subscribe, follow, whatever. Those are the ways that you can support us the best right now.
That's right.
Yes. And the other way that you can support us is if you stay sweet.
And don't murder.
Let me tell you, here's proof.
If you kill people, we will talk about you.
About you. Well, and
All
we're
of it.
going to write about you too. Guys, it's so great to be back. We love you. We can't wait to hear from you. Let us know that you're listening to the episode. We'll give you a shout out next time that we record, and we hope to see you again soon.
Bye.
This has been Sugar Coated Murder Podcast, a deliciously entertaining true crime podcast. Like what you heard? You can always explore past episodes by visiting sugarcoatedpod.com. Don't forget to like our Facebook fan page and share with friends. Thanks for listening to Sugar Coated Murder Podcast.